Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another Most Amazing Top 10 video. I'm your host for this one, Landon Dalitzing, and today is July the 7th, and it's actually my 1-year anniversary, my wedding anniversary. If you guys want to check out our wedding video, you guys can click right over here, check out the vlog channel, show it some love. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well. And right now, I'm actually in Nashville. I don't actually exist here in the studio. I'm enjoying my 1 year in Nashville, and at the time of this recording, I gotta start packing my bags and get going. Okay, so we're back at it again. Part 1 of this video went so damn big. All of you guys loved it, so we're back for part number 2. We're back with some creepy and scary statues that have been caught moving. I know statues have been around for hundreds of years, but honestly, this is too much to handle. Are these statues moving because of a miracle or because they're actually possessed? I'm going with they're actually possessed. Or maybe some people out there are just trolling us. Either way, it's pretty damn scary. So make sure you guys prepare yourselves for this one. This is the top 10 scary statues caught moving on camera, part 2. A Virgin Mary statue weeping oil soaks into number 10. A large number of religious people surround the statue of the Virgin Mary in northern Israel because the statue is known for weeping a healing oil. A family who owns the statue strongly believes that the Virgin Mary statue weeps miracle oil that is known to heal different kinds of sicknesses and diseases. Let's take a look at the statue for ourselves. Okay, what do you guys think? Could this be some kind of miracle healing oil, or is it just a scheme that this family came up with? I think it might be a placebo effect because these people truly want to believe that the statue is responsible for producing miracle oil, but I'm pretty skeptical about this. But I don't know how you would explain the oil coming from her eyes, whether this is real or not. I'm officially creeped out here, so let's quickly move on to number 9. A Hindu goddess eyes caught blinking blinks its way into number 9 on this list. This statue is Lord Kali, and this Hindu goddess is known as the destroyer of evil forces, and she is also seen as a divine protector. So it seems like she'd be a good statue to have in your home, right? Well, according to this video, I'm not too sure anymore. Take a look at this. It literally looks like the statue's eyes are piercing through your soul and watching every move you make. Maybe the person who filmed this was an evil person, and the statue was like, yeah, I see you. Don't come any closer. And what's going on with her skull necklace? She doesn't seem like a very inviting or friendly goddess to me. Her eyes freak me out, and I think after watching this video, I probably won't be able to sleep at night. Oh, and did you guys notice that scary looking sickle she's holding on to? This statue is too much for me. Next up, number 8, we have a moving doll statue caught moving on camera. This video is in Spanish, so let me translate it for you. Hello, I'm a possessed doll, and I'm coming to kill you. So basically, this is a very possessed doll that was given to this young girl on her 15th birthday. I'm pretty sure I'd rather stick to the brand new car. Or is that 16? Is Sweet 16 the brand new car? The girl in this video is making fun of her doll, and she's saying that the doll is really ugly. Well, I guess the doll didn't like this too much because this happened shortly after. The evil doll wasn't going to take any of her negativity. She moved her head and gave the teenage girl a death stare. I'm kind of on this doll's side here. Now, obviously, I'd probably burn this doll, bury it far away from me, or dump it into a fast-moving river, make sure, it doesn't come back. But you know what? I'm kind of glad this doll stood up for herself. I'm just glad I've never had to deal with a possessed doll that could probably murder me in my sleep. Have you guys ever experienced anything like this? Let me know your craziest stories in the comment section below. Virgin Mary weeping blood drips into number 7. What's with the Virgin Mary's eyes? I mean, get that thing under control. Maybe buy some Visine, because honestly, these statues are freaking me out. Most times the statues of the Virgin Mary who are seen crying blood or oil have been found to have been just an elaborate hoax put together by people who are obviously trying to get some money from visiting pilgrims. When experts are called in to perform a formal investigation on these statues, it is found that these people inserted tiny pipes running through the statue which releases liquid gradually. Okay, so knowing all of this now, let's look closely at this creepy Virgin Mary crying blood. I'm gonna call this one as being a hoax. I don't want to insult the Virgin Mary and have a negative karma, so you know what? I think let's move on to the next one. A creepy little Barbie makes its way onto this list at number 6. After watching this video, I'm totally convinced that Barbies are evil and possessed and probably shouldn't be sold in toy stores. Take a look for yourself. Alright, so it appears like this little girl is having the best day, you know, playing with her 2 Barbies. Yeah, that's what I thought, but then I kept watching the video and then this happened.
Taboo!
Let's watch that again in slow-mo. So I'm definitely convinced now that Toy Story is probably real, and if you mistreat your toys, then they are probably planning on how they're going to kill you when you're sleeping. If I were to able to get a hold of this Barbie, I don't think I would even give it to my worst enemy, and I'm pretty sure I had the exact same reaction as this little girl when I first watched this video. Except my scream was definitely louder, and a much more higher pitch. She's probably scared for her life, and I think it's safe to say that she doesn't own any more Barbie. Virgin Mary opens her eyes, and this makes its way into this list at number 5. On our previous list, there was a lot of Jesus statues caught moving on camera, but on this list, we have a lot of Virgin Mary statues moving on camera. What is worse? I don't know what it is with these religious statues, but it is a huge phenomenon all over the world. This list is making me want to get rid of any statues that I have because I don't want them lurking into my place at night planning on how they're going to kill me or even punish me or just scare the bejesus out of me. But anyways, this creepy Virgin Mary statue was caught on a surveillance camera opening and closing her eyes. She looks like she was made out of concrete or stone, and I don't have an explanation for this. I don't know how this is happening. I'll play the clip, and in the comment section below, tell me what you think caused the eyes to move. I'm at loss for words here. I feel like I should go pray or bathe in holy water like now. So you know what? It's time to change things up. Let's talk about the Krishna statue, and this comes in number 4. Krishna is one of the major gods in Hinduism, who is the god of compassion, tenderness, and love. This particular statue was seen moving after someone reviewed a security camera one night. Hopefully this doesn't freak you out too much, but take a look at this. It looks like Krishna moved his right arm, and people who discovered him moving have no idea how he did it. There is literally no explanation for this, and I'm not sure if I want an explanation for this. I mean, is this real life right now? I don't know how inanimate objects move on their own. Some people will say that, you know, it's a camera trick, people have good editing skills, and some will say it's the power of God. Or I say it's possessed by some evil spirits. I think it's just creepy, and I need someone to come up with a logical explanation as to why these statues appear to be moving on their own, because I don't know how much of this creepiness I can actually handle. Handyman drinking from a spoon makes its way onto this list at number 3. Handyman is the symbol of strength and energy, and he is worshipped for his unselfish devotion to God. Well, apparently he also enjoys drinking milky substances from a spoon. I don't know how to explain this one. I mean, does this statue have some sort of vacuum in his mouth and that's how he's able to drink the liquid? Or is he really drinking from a spoon? A lot of people in the comment section of this video are saying that the statue is robotic, but then there are a lot of people who believe that the statue is actually moving on its own. I need to know the truth here. We need to start a moving statue investigation club or something, because I think it's time that we have answers. A Jesus statue moves his head. Oh, I couldn't believe this one. And this brings us into number 2. You didn't think I'd go through another statue video and not have Jesus in it, did you? Well, yeah, we had it. So we're talking about Jesus again. There's literally so many videos of Jesus statues moving during a religious ceremony, and this one is no exception. Let's take a look at this scary clip.
Reconozcan al Señor Jesús como el Hijo amado que el Padre ha enviado para salvación de todos.
Okay, so this video that you just saw was uploaded by someone who went to a church in Mexico, and once the statue moved his head, the priest seemed to stumble on his words. He was so mystified by the moving statue. I would stumble on my words too. Actually, no. I would stop talking, dismiss everyone, and probably get the hell out of there. I don't think this is supposed to be some sort of miracle. I don't think I'd be around a moving Jesus statue, because statues aren't supposed to be moving here. I don't know how people could be so calm about this. Okay, moving into number 1 spot, we have a statue in a cemetery who opens and closes her eyes. I honestly don't know who has the time or energy to stand in a creepy cemetery to film statues, you know, moving all day. I think it's time for a more healthy and productive hobby, because this one is actually kind of disturbing. But as you saw from the video, this stone statue was caught opening and closing her eyes, and I don't see how this is remotely possible, because she is literally made from stone. Her eyelids aren't supposed to be able to move. The entire video is a minute long. If I was filming a statue and it blinked at me, I'm pretty sure I would drop my camera and run for my life. But no, this person actually decided to stick around for some reason. Like, that's why I believe this thing is not real, because this person didn't react how a normal person would actually react. Well, this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next most amazing top 10 video.